My name is Lacey. I go by the Sleepy Stitcher here on Flosstube and on Instagram. Today is March the 21st and it is Flosstube number 15 for me. If you're new here, welcome. This is my crafty channel where I share mostly cross stitch, but any other little crafty adventures that I get into. And most of my time tends to be allotted to my full coverage stitching because that's where I find the most joy. If you're not new here, thank you for coming to hang out with me so soon. I know I normally film every 2 weeks. And this is like the trial run of me hopefully filming pretty consistent weekly videos. I know life gets in the way. I know I'm going to be moving soon. I know a lot of things are going to be happening, but truly in my mind, the goal is to film every 7 to 10 days instead of every 14. So I'm just going to roll with it and see how it goes. So I'm going to hop right in to the stitching. It feels weird that I have less stitching to show, less projects and less progress, but I think it's going to be fine. And we're going to see how this weekly thing goes. So first I'll show you my focus piece. This is Hogwarts by Dark X Stitch. This one is being stitched 1/1 with CXC threads on 25 count easy grid, and it's being stitched with CXC. All of my full coverages are 1/1 full cross on 25 count. The only thing that really varies is the floss that I'm using. So this is my focus piece. This one comes out for an hour a day. It comes out usually in the mornings, and during the week when my daughter's at school and my husband's at work, I spend that hour binge watching the Harry Potter movies while I stitch it. And I'm on the 7th one and almost done with it, so I'm gonna run out of movie before I run out of month, which is a little sad, but it's been a lot of fun. So this is where it was the last time you saw it, a week ago, 7 days ago. And then here's where we are now. So this one got 825 stitches. I hit the 10,000 mark. Yay! If you've been around for any amount of time, you know I love a good milestone. I love a good round number. I love a good new percentage. I love a good page finish. All those things that I think us full coverage stitchers have to celebrate those things because we don't really get finishes. So you find the joy where you find it. But yeah, I hit over 10,000 stitches on this one. That's fun. It's at 4.66%. Here's a little side-by-side view for you. And I would have gotten more stitches. I only got 825 because I had a new start. And if you know me, you know that I get very, very obsessive about things I like, especially new starts and new exciting things. So I did not work on this for 3 days while I worked on that. So yes, that is that. I'm gonna be honest here. When this one goes away, when I'm done with this month, I'm not sure when it's coming back out because I'm sick of stitching gray. I love this piece and I can't wait to get to the castle, but it's just all the gray. It's getting me. It's really getting me. But luckily, I have other projects with pretty colors and things to switch around and do that breaks up the monotony of it. So that's fun. My birthday start. So here is my birthday start. This is Winter Bonfire Night. The artwork is by Lars Stewart and it's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I have been waiting since December to get started on this and I'm so excited. So boop, here it is. It's funny because I started this as my birthday start because of the theme that me and Leanne from Small Town Stitches chose for our birthdays. Well, she chose it because she had already had a project chosen and I just kind of jumped on board since our birthdays are so close together. Was bright and colorful, which this, pop it back up, it's clearly bright and colorful. But look in the left corner. It's very dark and deep colors. It's not bright and colorful at all. But that's fine. Your eye's just not drawn there. That's just not what you see, not what you notice. So I wasn't planning for it, but it's fine. There are a lot of blues and greens in here. A lot of them are really fun. A lot of them are really pretty. They're not all super dark. So I had a good time with it still. So this one got 1,395 stitches. And oh, okay, I see. I was looking at my notes very confused what I was talking about because it says 350K and I'm like, what? No, this is new. It has 350,000 total stitches. And so it's at 0.4%. So yeah, I think this will be like the smoke coming from the chimney, and then this is just sky background stuff. But the sky on this one's so pretty because it has those bright colors. So I'm excited to get this one back out. This is one page. This is the edge of the page. So then I just have moving down. This one is stitched with CXC. My birthday was great. It was actually one of the best I've probably ever had. My husband went above and beyond. I jokingly told him, I started listing out the day before my birthday, like, I want breakfast here and lunch here and dinner here. And I was listing these like expensive, elaborate restaurants because I was just being silly. And he's like, well, let's go eat all 3 meals. Like, you cook all of our meals all the time. Let's just go out to eat for all 3. Because going out to eat is one of my favorite things in the world, because now I don't have to cook. Now I don't have to clean up. I enjoy food that other people cooked and just having different things, and then just spending the time with the family. It's just, I love everything about it. So we did that. We went out to eat for all 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. We went and played. I'll pop up some pictures while I'm talking. We went and played at a net park. We went to the beach. We played in the sand, saw the water. We went to an aquarium. Me and my daughter went into a cat cafe. What else did we do? We had donuts. We did all the things, and I was exhausted, and now I'm 30 and I'm so excited for my 30s. I genuinely believe they're going to be my best years. That's what people say, and I believe it. That was a lot of rambling about my birthday, but it was really, really wonderful. So next up, we have the mountain cabin. I pulled out. I have a hard time not pulling this out. It's just, it was my first, and I'm going to pop it up here. It's my baby, and I love it, and I think it's always going to be. So here it is. I hope you guys don't get tired of seeing it, because I certainly don't get tired of stitching it. This is the Mountain Cabin, artwork by Dominic Davison, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Here it was the last time you saw it. Being my oldest pattern, this one is stitched with DMC. And here she is. Last time you saw it, I had just finished the page, and then now I'm working on the sky over here, and yeah, it's a good time. I'm trying to figure out how to point and talk with this giant project. I'll be honest, these colors right here, this is like DMC 06, and I don't know the other one. Not a lot of fun to stitch because it's not a super gorgeous color, but these pinks, wonderful. This project, I know I've said it before, has one of the best skies I've seen on a project. So this one got 943 stitches. It is up to 39,350, and it's at 10.48%. I love this. Oh, do you want to side by side? I don't know. It's not that crazy, but I'll show it to you anyway. And there go those fighter jets. You won't be able to hear those in the background soon. We are getting ready to move very, very soon. We don't have an official date yet still, but it's coming fast. It's coming fast. The next time I talk to you, we definitely could have a date. So lots of nerves on that. Okay, and then I pulled out Farm Stand by Donna Gelsinger. This is the cropped version. I cropped off like 25% of the pattern, but it was all just sky and trees because I'm already stitching plenty of skies and trees other places, and I want to get to the fun stuff eventually. And this one is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, also stitched on with CXC. So here's where it was before. This was my last new start. Here's where it is now. It still looks kind of blobby to me. Doesn't look like a whole lot of anything yet, but that's okay. It's just trees and sky. Again, some pretty sky. It's just trees. I can't see it yet. Sometimes with a full coverage pattern, when I pull it back, I can see what it's supposed to be. With this one, I can't quite see it yet, but that's okay. I know what it's going to be. and I trust the process, especially when I'm stitching Heaven and Earth design, because I know they do really good work, and I'm working on quite a few of theirs, so trust the process. This one got 969 stitches. It's up to 2,998. I was so tired last night and I didn't calculate it, and if I had, I would have put in those extra 2 stitches to get it to 3,000, because that's going to bother me, but it's fine. Now next time I pull it out, I get to hit a milestone like that. Put in 2 stitches and get to see that 3,000 mark. And it's at 0.97%. So the next time it comes out, I'm getting it to 1% of the cropped version, of the version that I've cropped. So that's it for the stitching. Does that feel like nothing to you guys? I don't know. It doesn't feel like a lot to me, but I have to remember that it's only a week. I do want to know your opinions. If you prefer to wait and have me film every 2 weeks, and you just really like seeing a lot more progress and a couple more projects, and let me know that in the comments. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I genuinely want to know. I do film because it makes me happy and because it's fun and I enjoy it, but also I really enjoy, I want you guys to enjoy it too. I don't want you guys to get bored, so I'll definitely take that into consideration. I'm going to go ahead and show you this mystery blanket that I am actually working on. It does exist. It is a real thing. I will say it's been so long since it's been worked on. I pulled it out and my husband was like, "You're still making that blanket?" No, sir. Actually, I'm making it again because I haven't touched it in a couple months. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that. I don't know what side's technically the front and the back. I don't think it actually matters. Let's see. I'm not used to showing a lot of crochet on here, so excuse me, guys. So this is where I am. This is just a chevron pattern. I don't even think I can show you the entire length of it. It's pretty long. Hold on. Even if, maybe if I pull it back. Ooh, no. Is the whole thing in there? Now it is kind of. Okay, I feel silly. This is just a chevron stitch pattern. I'm working in the back loop only to give it that textured look. Oh, it looks good on camera. See, I really do need to work on it. But yeah, I was making 2 blankets. One got finished, and then, man, just getting started on that second one. It's been rough. But I wanted to finish it before we moved from here, and with that coming up so fast, it's very unlikely now, but I am actually trying to put some work into it. So I need to throw in like a stitch marker to remember where I was. So hopefully the next time I show you guys, I can see some decent progress on that. But yes, I need motivation to work on that. I really do. I try to work on it in the car when I can remember, when my husband's driving, and at least I can get some work in it then. I should do that today, because today we're driving. We're going to go pick my daughter up from school a little early, and we're going to drive. There are a lot of islands around. We live on an island, Okinawa, and then maybe I can find a picture to pop up. And there's all these smaller islands around that some you can drive to, some you take a ferry, a few you have to fly to. This is a drivable one. It's tiny. There's not that much to do. You go, you see the main 3 or 4 spots, and then you leave. And so that's what we're going to do today, but it's a decent drive. So I say a decent drive. If you live in the States, you probably don't think it's a decent drive. It's like a little over an hour, which when you live on a teeny tiny island, that's a decent drive. We don't get to drive far. I am looking forward when we get to the States to just taking road trips and seeing parts of the United States we haven't seen, because we haven't seen much, and we really do like to travel and explore. And we're just in a better place in our lives now than we were the last time we were in the States. We've just grown, we've matured, and just financially in a better place and all these things. So we'll have the ability to travel more, and I'm really excited about that. My plans for my stitching and whatnot, when I finish, I'm gonna just be 100% honest. If I finish I'm gonna finish the Harry Potter movie soon. If I finish the page I'm working on before the month is up, she's done. Because I'm just kind of over it right now. But I do want to finish that page if possible. So whatever comes first, page finish or month ending, it's going away. And I think I'm going to stop doing the focus pieces, full coverage focus pieces for an hour a day all month, because it's a lot. I do get a lot of progress in the month, but it's wearing me out on those projects. What I think I'm going to do, because I'm sure you've noticed, I hardly ever pull out my non-full coverages, and I have 4 that I consider not to be full coverage. One is, borderline, but it's not. So my plan is to have a weekly focus piece, or not necessarily weekly, but however often I'm filming. So 7 to 10 days, whatever. Every round of filming that I do, I will switch it. And during that week or whatever, I will work on a non-full coverage for an hour a day, and then I will switch it. So that way I can actually get progress on my non-full coverages, but I don't have to devote a whole day of stitching to them, because I obviously have trouble doing that. So that was a long-winded way of telling you guys what I'm going to be doing soon. And then today I'll pull out A True Love by Eder Jose Rosa. This is the Stitches So Beautiful pattern, and I'm pulling that out because I need to work on it this weekend so that I can get my stitches in to post my progress on Monday for their Stitch Along challenge. So those are my immediate plans, and I feel like this went well. I enjoyed it. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think about the weekly videos. Do you feel like you couldn't see any progress on the projects? You didn't like it, you hate it, you love it, whatever. Let me know. And hopefully I will see you guys in a week. Happy stitching.